Yo guys, it's time, bro. It's time. It's time for me to show y'all the right way to play Warlock. It's fucking time, bro. It's fucking time. Stop that crap shit you play on Warlock. Stop copy pasting the immortal. Stop choosing that fucking ugly face it. Stop choosing that face it, bro. I ain't tripping, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop choosing that face it, bro. Don't choose Black Grimoire, bro. It's a bad face it, bro. You choose Champion of Goroth, bro. You know how you play fucking Warlock? You do Red Dota, man. Red Dota, best Dota, bro. That's how you fucking do it, man. Let me show you, man. Man, let me show you the right way to play Warlock, man. As the title says, no cap. No fucking cap, bro. Let me show you my building damage, bro. How much building damage, bro? 11 fucking K? 11 fucking K, the highest damage in the fucking game, homie. In the fucking lobby. And I'm a fucking hard support, homie. Post 5, nigga. I ain't tripping, bro. Let's go. Let's go, bro. I got 2 sets of tangos. I got 2 branches. I gotta say I got blood grenade. Right? In the past, I always used to buy 1 tango and 2 sentries. But then I realized it's actually not that important to block this camp. It's actually not that important as hard support, because you can sometimes use it for your own advantage. You know what I mean? For your own sake. You can pull the lane with it, right? Because sometimes the enemy post 4 can block this, body block it, right? What you're gonna do? You're gonna be tied, right? So you're gonna have an extra camp here where you can use it to pull, you know what I mean? If you block this and the enemy support blocks this, you're not in a good situation. Alright, yeah, Zeus comes here, Griefs comes here. First of all, he was AFK in the base and then he comes here all of a sudden. And then I'm binging him, bro. Go help Axe. What are you doing here? You're pulse 4. You know what I mean? We get a kill, but he decides to stay here. You know what I mean? Which is not really my plan, right? It wasn't my plan. I didn't sign up for this. You know what I mean? And I'm not a believer of Warlock support, to be honest with you. I just don't think Warlock pulse 4 is good, because when you told me pulse 4, all I think about is a rumor. All I think about is stuns. All I think about is playmaking. Warlock doesn't make plays. You're right, so I didn't really want to go pulse 4, but then I had to, bro. I had to, so fast forward. I'm gonna be top lane. Axe did die here. But yeah, let's just speed up. Let's speed up. I just do basic Warlock stuff, you know what I mean? Nothing special. Nothing special. We just, you know, we do stuff. We have a hard time. Yeah, then I decided to stack because top lane was a little bit hard. And Zeus managed to make the game slightly hard. So then I was like, okay, I have an Axe. I have a Lina. Maybe I can stack, and that's what I do. I do some stacks, and then I just here I realize Clockwork can take the experience. I was like, help me XP, help me XP. But then I see Clock. See, I see Clock, and when I see Clock, I go back, stack it, and then I go to the XP rune. Had I not seen the Clock there, I would have probably didn't stack and just went for the XP rune. You know what I mean? Because the XP rune is important. It's really crazy how low MMR players don't value XP rune. It's crazy. It's wild. Like sometimes I have a Ursa in the lane. You know, like for example, we're in the Dire side or Radiant side. It doesn't matter, right? And I have a Ursa carry. Ursa is the best hero to contest the XP runes. You know what I mean? And my Ursa just sits and chill. He just sits, hits creeps, and I'm like, yo, bro, XP rune, bro, come, bro, help me, bro. And he just hits creeps. I don't know, man. Unlucky rank. Yeah, if you're having a bad lane, it's not ideal to stay in the lane. Just go stack, go do something that is productive. You know what I mean? That is actually beneficial for the team. So that's what I'm doing. I'm stacking. And as you can see, they have the lead. The top 3 cores that are rich are on their side. You know what I mean? We're just struggling. And that is primarily because of Zeus' move. 100%. Zeus not sticking to his role there. I mean, he did say that he can't lane against Clockwork, which is sensible. It's plausible, right? I can believe that, but why didn't you say this from the beginning, right? He didn't say that. He just teleported to the lane all of a sudden, and he's like, I can't go top. Okay, man, can you please, like, tell me beforehand so I can, you know, go top when the game starts, you know what I mean? But, well, it is what it is. He was AFK there. So let's just fast forward, bro. I'm getting bored, bro. Let's just fast forward, man. So here you're gonna just see me. Yeah, I golemed here. This is how I play Warlock. This is how you will play Warlock, guys. This is how you play Warlock. As you can see here, I did golem for a fight. Yeah. But also, I golemed here not just for the fight, but because there's a tier 1 standing right here. That's why I golemed. Right? The first thing you want to think about when you use your ulti, where is the nearest tower? Right? Where's the nearest tower? It's a tier 1, it's right here. Okay, let me ult. You know what I mean? That's what you want. You want to kill towers when you use your ulti. You do not want to kill heroes. You want to kill towers. That's the main way to play Warlock. Right? That's what you want to do, bro. You want to kill the towers. You know what I mean? That's how it is. And then I use my golem to do decent damage on the tower. And as you can see, it's almost dead. Right? And that's a Husker's tower, by the way. Which is, it's hard to take a Husker's tower, right? That's how it is. Fast forward. The way I play it, I just look at my positioning in the map. I just go side lanes and I heal my creep wave and I press this to push. And basically when I do this, I'm pressuring the enemy. Because when I do this, a tower will be under damage, right? The creep will be doing damage to a tower. The enemy will have to teleport to defend the tower. This will make space for my team. I'm pushing, heal the creep wave. Red Dota, best Dota, you know what I mean? Fatal Bond, push it. And as you can see, Husker teleports specifically for me. Amazon delivery, you know what I mean? He just comes for me. You know what I mean? That is insane space. That's a Husker with Blink. He's very dangerous. Now I just took him away and I put him in the top lane. Away, stranded from everyone. You know what I mean? Just like that. Space, bro. I come again. You kill me, I come again. That's what I say. That's what I'm doing. And I put words. These words will help me see the creep wave, the enemy creep wave, and press my spells on it. You know what I mean? When I don't have a creep wave. When my creep wave doesn't give me vision, these words are gonna give me vision. Now I die again. Look, 3 people. And then look at my golem usage. I don't let my golem die. Why? Because my golem still has 40 seconds. My golem still has 40 seconds, bro. We use that. Efficiency. Efficiency, bro. You know, I keep my golem. They don't know about my golem. They got distracted. They don't know there's a golem right there. There's a golem right there that's gonna take a creep wave. Look. Easy. Creep wave. Done. Finished. And I'm gonna take another creep wave. Or, no, I don't think I'll be able to take another creep wave. Yeah. But, you know what I mean? And then I just stay there for vision. One thing people don't realize with Warlock as well, Warlock golems, they give night vision. Warlock golems give night vision, bro. You can literally use your golems just to scout during the nighttime. That's literally what you can do. You know what I mean? I go bot side, I rat, heal my creep wave, push the creep wave, and just chill. That's what I do. And I farm my scepter, and I get the 4% fatal bonds. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling, bro. Sniper forced to defend the tower. You know what I mean? Put a word here to see. Look what I'm gonna do. Bow. Just press some buttons on this creep wave, get it done. How did I do that? Because of the word. You know, I put words on lanes to see the creep waves. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go, push. And I died here because, again, 3 people focusing me. Space. This is not bad what is happening. Not bad at all. This is so good. I'm very happy with dying to 3 people. 3 people who could have been in other lane. Now they're all stuck in one lane. They're literally all... Look, Darkseer trying to farm. Husker is farming what Darkseer wanted to farm. You see what I'm talking about? They're all in one fucking lane. They're all trapped. And again, look, I use my ult and I push. Just easy, man. Look again, sniper focusing my golem. He's gonna kill him, but took time for him to kill. Now I have my scepter. You know what I mean? Now I have my scepter. I use ulti with the scepter. I push this. You know, I think Husker will die here. Yup. He just died. Husker just died to some golems. You know what I mean? Husker just died to some golems. I get this tower. I get this creep wave. I get the other tower. Finished. Finished. Game is finished. Game is over. Game is over. Look at this. And always let your golem tank the creep wave and then heal your golem. It's basic stuff. I'm sure you know that, right? And then easy, man. That's a tower that's gonna fall. Okay, sniper is forced to teleport and defend the tower. This tower would have been dead if sniper didn't teleport. You know what I mean? Let's just fast forward. Let's fast forward. Ether lens already here. Now I'm gonna go refresher. I'm pushing top. Yeah. Here, I want to show you here what happens here. Obviously, the enemy is horny, right? The enemy is so horny, obviously, right? I teleport bot. I want to push bot. Invoker is waiting for me. Invoker horny as fuck. Look at the Invoker. Look what's gonna happen here. Doxia and Invoker on me. Doxia and then Invoker. Invoker was searching for me. Look at what I do here. I do an ulti. Why do I do an ulti? To push. To push. To pressure. You know what I mean? Look, they're gonna chase my golem now. They're so fucking annoyed by these golems, they're gonna chase it. They're actually chasing the golems. Look, Invoker's just chasing my golems. I realized that they're chasing my golems. I split my golems. One golem here. They're gonna kill this golem. That's why I splitted my golems. I don't want my both golems to die. One golem here. The other golem there. The other golem is gonna go mid, push mid. This golem is distracting, taking their attention. You know what I mean? Just like that. Just like fucking that, bro. Game is easy. Dota is easy, bro. Learn this stuff, man. Learn this stuff. Gain MMR, bro. I know you're tired, man. I know you're tired being in low fucking ranks, suffering, struggling, being with low ranks. I know you're fucking tired, bro. Look, bro. It's time to reach Immortal, man. It's time to reach Immortal. Let's fucking go. That's how you play Warlock. Look. Look. Just like that. Use your ulti like that. Look. Use your ulti off cooldown, bro. Use your ulti off fucking cooldown. That's what you do. Look. Just like that. That's a dead tower. You know what I mean? You already know, bro. You already know how to drill. Yeah, look, Invoker. Look. Look at this Invoker, bro. Look at this Invoker. Chasing me. In nowhere. He's chasing me in nowhere. Like, I'm literally... There is no even any creep wave here. And he's just chasing me. He's just killing me. He knows my value. He knows how annoying I am. He knows. He knows. He felt it. He felt it. He got struck in the ass. He felt my value. You know, he felt how annoying I am. How dangerous I am. And he's ghost walking just to kill me. You know what I mean? He's chasing me. You know what I mean? Now I have my refresher. And you know it's party time when I have my refresher. You know what I mean? You know it's party time. It's party fucking time, bro. It's 30 MMR time. You know what I mean? That's what refresher means. You know what I mean? So yeah, just 4 golems hitting your fucking base. What the fuck you gonna do? You watch Pornhub. You watch Pornhub. That's what you do. You watch Pornhub, XNXX, homie, X videos. Look, they're too horny. They're too horny. They're too horny. 4 golems. 4 golems. Look at my 4 golems. Look at my 4 golems. I think I took a tower, bro. Yeah, I took a tower. I think there was a tier 2 tower here. Yeah. That's what I do. That's what I do. There's a tier 2 tower here. I want to take it down, bro. I want to take it down. Ulti, refresher, ulti. That's it. That's it. That's a dead tower. You know what I mean? I get horny. Look at the hornies. Look at the hornies. You know what I mean? Look at the hornies, bro. Too horny, too wet. That pussy is wet. You know what I mean? That pussy is wet, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That pussy is wet. Look, I go mid with my golems. Hit this shit. Hit this shit, bro. I think Husker is dead here. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Husker, bro. That's a dead he has Aegis. I'm gonna take his Aegis. Look. Just like that. Right? And then I'm gonna kill the Clockwork. Look, the Clockwork doesn't see there's a golem here. Clockwork is dead! Clockwork is dead. You know what I mean? Clockwork is fucking dead. It's really simple, nigga. It's simple. 2 + 2 is 4 golems, nigga. It's simple math, bro. You might ask why I have Shadow Blade. You already know why I have Shadow Blade. You already know. A lot of hornies in the game. I need to be invis. You know what I mean? That's literally why I have Shadow Blade. They're just chasing me. That's why, literally, that's why I have Shadow Blade. Look at this. Let's go. I'm gonna force a glyph here. I'm gonna force a glyph. Glyph will be forced. And that's it. They kill my golems, but glyph was forced. And that's for me is a win. Like, glyph is forced and top lane is naked. There is no tower top lane. There's just a melee Rex there. And they just use glyph. That's a win for me. You know what I mean? Fast forward. Fast forward. Easy. I die here and I use my golem. Look, 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 look. Utilize. Utilize anything you can utilize. Anything. You just died. There's a golem of you. Look. Look what happens. I use this golem to push the mid lane. Right? What am I doing here? This way, I'm protecting my middle tower. How you protecting your middle tower? Well, if there's no creeps, sir, my tower will have backdoor healing. My tower will have backdoor protection. You know what I mean? Which means enemy won't be able to take my tower down. That's how I'm protecting my tower. Look, I put ward here. Also, Shadow Blade made me very mobile, which is something to point out too. I want to be mobile. I want to move a lot. I use my ult here just to push. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, bro, to use your ulti like this to push. Use your golems to push. Don't be fucking shy. Ignore the haters. Use your golems like this to push. Also, one thing I want to point out. This is nighttime. This is nighttime, bro. You know what that means? This means your golems provide vision. Nighttime vision. You have 2 night stalkers right here. Right? They provide night vision. And because of this night vision, we have vision in the entire lane. And Lina sees sniper. He hits. You know what I mean? He hits the golems. That's how you see him. But you know what I mean? It's always valuable. Always valuable to have night vision. No matter the case. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna die here. Guess what? Guess what? 5th golem. 5th fucking golem. 5 golems in your fucking face. They're gonna rape your wife. They're gonna fucking enter the kitchen, rape your wife while she's making some pancakes. Game's over. Game is over. 5 golems. 5 golems. You know what I mean? Just like that, bro. This guy is saying core diff. Honestly, you guys already know what diff it is. You guys already know what the diff is. Where's the diff? In core or sub? You know what I mean? You already know, guys. You already know. I don't need to utter. I don't need to spout. You know what I mean? You already know, boys and girls. You already fucking know. And that's how, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you play Warlock. That's how you fucking play Warlock. I'm so fucking tired of the immortal Warlock players who choose the other Face It. I tried that Face It. It's so wrong. It's so ineffective. It's so weak. Like, it's literally dependent on your team. You do not want to depend on your team on a pop. You do not want to depend on your team in a pop. That's the last thing you want to do. You know what I mean? Had I had the other Face It, had I had the gray Face It, the white Face It, whatever color it is, had I had this Face It, this game would have been lost long time ago. You already know. You already know. Based on what you have seen, this game would have been so fucking lost. If I also played how the immortal Warlocks play. I've seen Dupo. Here's an example, bro. I've seen Dupo play Warlock. You know what this guy buys on Warlock? Glimmer, Eel, Solar Crest, Dildo. You know what I mean? That's what he buys with Warlock. That's literally what he buys. And he just sticks next to his team and he only golems in a team fight. 1 golem. He doesn't buy scepter. He golems with 1 golem. Homie, if Dubo was in this game in my place, I guarantee you 1,000,000,000,000,000% he's gonna lose this game. If Dubo was playing in my place right now. If the 14k MMR Dubo was playing Warlock right now, the way he plays Warlock, this game lost. Lost. Finished. You know what I mean? With all respect to Dubo. You know what I mean? With all respect to Dubo, he's obviously better than me in a lot of things since he's immortal player. Numbers speak facts. He has more MMR than me, he's better than me. You know what I mean? But in this particular case, I think I'm better than Dubo. The way he plays Warlock, I think I'm better than Dubo. You know what I mean? In this low rank, at least, in this 4k MMR, if he plays Warlock the way he plays, I think he would have lost this. Easily. Easily, bro. He would have lost this. So, guys, this is the right way to play Warlock. Start playing Warlock like this, please. Please. Just a small request. Play Warlock like this. Choose the Red Facet, Rush Scepter. Play like this. This way you're gonna win more games. You're gonna win unwinnable games like this. You're gonna have people like Zeus taking your role, ruining 2 lanes. You know what I mean? And then you're left with your hands tied, praying to God to somehow cause a miracle. You don't let God cause the miracle. You cause the miracle. You cause the miracle. You do it with your own hands. You are capable of causing a miracle. You're capable of carrying the fucking game. That's what you're capable of. Do not depend on anyone but yourself. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. And, yeah, hope you learned something, guys. And if you learned something, please like and subscribe. This will really help me. YouTube will recommend my videos more if you do this. So please do that. You know what I mean? Spread the knowledge. Spread the knowledge, man. You already know how it is. Spread the knowledge. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.